Hello, guys. I am live. Hello. It is 3 and I am streaming. So, nobody's in chat yet. So, I am going to be playing a game. What game is that? I have multiple games that I can choose from. Hmm. I have Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and yeah, that's it. For now, but I guess if you want, I guess I can play Gorilla Tag. What should I play? What should I play, guys? What should I play? Is anybody here? What should I play? Is there anybody here? Hello? Hello? Anybody in chat? Hello? My mouse fell. Everybody better say bless you. One second. Hello, everybody. I don't really know what game I should play. Hmm, Five Nights at Freddy's or Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I could also play Gorilla Tag. Hi, Lady Mayflower. What do you mean tag? Should I play Gorilla Tag? Hmm, Let me see if my VR headset's charged. My headset's not charged. I don't think I can play Gorilla Tag. Oh. What should I play? Oh, I dropped my mouse. Good thing it's okay. What should I play though? Hmm. Lady Mayflower, what do you think? What do you think I should play? Hmm. Huh. What about Spaceflight Simulator? All right, I'll play that. Did you send 3 clapping emojis? No, Spaceflight Simulator. Yeah, they're different. Huh? Quirrell? Cool? Hello. What's up? Can you guys see the game? All right. Hmm. Um, that looks like a good name. Uh, hmm. So I put that there, and I put the heat shield right there. Take this and put that there. And that parachute, then the engine, and I'm flying. Meow. Oh, and it's blasting straight through the atmosphere. Oh, uh, I'm going to rotate. So, uh, I don't know why I rotated actually. It looks like my engine is out of fuel, which means that, well, it means bad things. But I do have a parachute. And a decoupler. And I escaped the atmosphere. Woo! I'm going back down to Earth. Oh, oh, I hear like destruction noises from afar. And I'm coming closer to the Earth. I'll rotate my capsule. Whee! Now I will eject the heat shield and deploy the parachute. I'll speed this part up, like in the game, because I can do that. Alright, now I slow it down a little. Alright, and I'm landed. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry that the screen looks like it's half and all weird. Sorry about that. Let me just size that up. Just there. And full screen it like that. Now, recover. Lift off, reach 10 kilometers, reach space and land 100 kilometers downrange. Continue. Build a new rocket. So, I'm trying to reach the moon. And that one didn't have enough fuel. Like, not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. So, I'm going to give it more fuel. Well, I'm gonna have like a lander. So do that. Then other. And turn on symmetry. And put that on there. Now, I'm gonna do that. And then a decoupler. No, I guess that doesn't attach. So, there's a decoupler there. And give it some fuel down there. Actually, I'll move the decoupler up a little bit. And I'll give it a big thruster. Actually, I'll give it another stage. On like this stage, the like this engine stage. And turn on symmetry, add the decoupler, and some fuel. Now I add this nose cone and these like engines. No, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. So, now that I made this rocket, I will launch it. That engine and that engine. And launch. Sorry if it's like a little loud, or if you can't hear me or something. Can you hear me? Alright. So I'm trying to like aim to where this is aiming in like the bottom, like the bottom. So yeah. So I'm trying to point where it's pointing so I can get into orbit. Alright, no problem. Now I just need to couple those and activate that engine. Alright, so I made it out of the atmosphere. Now I'm going to time warp there, and full orbit. Oh, no. Okay, no problem. Just activate that engine. Okay, maybe turn a little left. Okay. Okay, that was getting, that's close. That was getting close. Alright, now I'm gonna time warp over here. And alright. So now I click that and click navigate to. And now I just time warp to the transfer window. Alright. And activate. And this. Okay, it's not expecting to have to use this engine. Now I'm trying to get this number down to 0. And alright, I got it like right on 0. And now I should be like having it so I, I can go like to the I can go to the moon. So now I go here. And turn around. Actually, I should time warp a little further. Mm. Alright, now I have it so I'm in an orbit. I can have it so it's pretty close. Now I just go a little over, now I just go over here. You know, why not? Over here. You can just, like, I guess I can't time warp over there because it's too close to the moon. But I can activate my engines there and basically just, like, land here. And now I time warp over here. I guess I can't time warp, but I can. Bit of time. Well, now I can time warp because I can, like, I'm a little out of like the this high. I'm out of, I'm high enough where I can time warp. Now activate engines. Let's go a little down. So now I can. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Now I can activate these. And oh, and I landed. See, it says I landed on the moon. Yeah. Now I can take off and be fine because there's no atmosphere on the moon. But now the difficult part is trying to get back to Earth on less than half the amount of fuel that I started with. Actually, much less than half. Now I just activate the engines, and I go out to here. Just there. Now wait a second. I will go here. Alright, I'm leaving. Alright. Now? No, don't go back to the moon. I am going to go back to the moon if I stay on this trajectory. So, I'll need to turn on my engines. And yeah, let's do that. So you might see this and be like, "Hey, you're gonna go into the moon," but the moon is also moving. So when by the time that I'm here or something, it'll be like here, like the moon. See? But now let me time warp over here. And over here a little. And I'll turn around and turn on my engine. So now I'm going to into orbit around the Earth. I'm going to want to land. So I'm gonna turn down my engines even more. I'm gonna turn on my engines even more, and I'm out of fuel. But that's fine because my trajectory goes into the Earth, and that means that when I time warp over here, I can just dump that part and turn there with my heat shield, and now I'm re-entering the atmosphere. you can hear that was the part that I decoupled burning up. But I won't burn up because I have a heat shield. And now I can decouple the heat shield. And in a second, I can activate my parachute. There. And now the capsule is going towards Earth. And I landed back on Earth. Oh, that was the part of the ship that I decoupled that didn't burn up in the atmosphere. This. Orbit the moon, reach a low Earth orbit, moon landing, land on the surface of the moon, then return safely, reach high Earth orbit. So yeah. Yeah. So what should I play now? Hmm. Hmm. So, hmm. Hmm. Eh, that was a good stream. Have a nice night. Uh, have a nice day. Have a good night, and get back to what you were doing. Get back to what you were doing because this is going to